everyone, I'm Lauren from My Something Beautiful Life. I have some planners from Shelly to show you today. She sent me these to review and I am so excited. Everything in her shop is absolutely beautiful and they have some really unique features that I haven't seen in other planners, so I'm really excited to show these to you. First of all, in my box was these stickers, and these are a glossy material. They're really nice and super cute, so that was really fun. I also have her budget notebook, her monthly planner, the daily piece journal, and of course the 2025 planner. So let's talk about the budget notebook first. I absolutely fell in love with this layout when I first saw it. I love that it's just in this little notebook, which this actually has a really cool texture to it. I don't think you'll be able to see it on camera, but it actually does have like a texture to the material. This cover is pretty thick and it has the pretty silver foiling on it, and I just love this pattern. It's so pretty. So inside, first of all, we have a little note from Ashley, and then it goes right into all of your budgeting pages. So at the very beginning, we have a list for all of your bills. You have a full page here, a half page here, and then you have a space for annual bills. So if you did want to divide them up more, you could use this section for something else as well. Maybe if you have quarterly bills or every 6 months, something like that. So I love that there's tons of room for writing down all of the different bills that you might have. Here are some savings trackers. You have 2 pages of these. It says date, starting balance, amount added or deducted, and then the ending balance, which is just perfect. I love how simple these layouts are. They have exactly what you need, so they're perfect if you're just beginning to budget. You don't really know where to start. These are some really great trackers to have. Okay, the next page is your financial goals, and then you have a little space for notes down here, and then a purchase wish list, which I also love to keep track of this. I also think it's really fun that the checkbox column says yay at the top, but I just think it's really fun to be able to track some of those things that you are hoping to purchase. And then this is where the monthly pages start. So this is your monthly budget, and then over here you have a page for notes. And this is actually what sold me on this planner. I have learned that I cannot budget without just note space. All of the pre-filled forms are awesome, but I am just finding that I always just need extra space just to write down whatever's coming up. Sometimes I actually just need to explain to myself what I did, where certain things were going, and why I left money in certain accounts, something like that. Because 2 weeks later, when I get paid again, I won't remember. So I absolutely love that there is a notes page in here. So you have 12 of these pages, one for each month. And there are so many different ways that you can use this notes page. You could use it for your goals for the month. You could use it to track your spending or track the categories of your spending too. I really just like to use it for random notes that come up. I also plan to use probably this section right here to write down my income for the month. So I just love how customizable it is. It makes it really easy just to tailor it to whatever you might need. So you have 12 of those notes pages, one for each month. And then after those, okay, so after those, then you have a page for your debts overview where you can list off any debts that you have and your plans for saying goodbye to them. Right here you have a debt repayment plan, and I believe there are more of these, yes. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 debt repayment plans. And if you happen to not have debts, or maybe just don't have as many, you could also use these as savings trackers. It would be really easy to convert into that, the way it's set up. So even if you don't have debts, these could also still be really useful. And then after that, you have a dot grid page for notes, some lined pages for notes, and then there's a page for your logins and passwords, and then that is the end of it. So it's a very simple budget planner, but I really like it. I think it's perfect for those that are just looking for something easy and not overly complicated. And I am very excited to start using this next year. All right, the next one I want to show you is the monthly planner. This one, you can see it's a little bit bigger. This notebook is 5.5 by 8.5, I believe. So it's about half a sheet of paper. It might be 5 by 8 too. It might be a little bit less than 5.5, but it's about half a sheet of letter size paper. This one is 6 by 8 inches, so it is a little bit bigger, but look how pretty this design is. This is one of her new 2025 patterns, and I just love it. I love every single one of her designs this year. She has 4 new designs for her planners and her notebooks and everything. I do think some of them are sold out already, so definitely if there's a design you like, go get it as soon as you can. There's a definite possibility it could go fast because all of these designs are so pretty. I just love the foiled leaves on these flowers. It just adds a nice touch to it. Okay, and then inside we have the cover page, a yearly overview for 2025-2026, a list of 2025 holidays. Then you have a planning overview where you have a box for each of the 12 months. And then it goes into the monthly pages. This monthly layout is exactly the same as what is in her coiled planner, which I will show you in just a minute. And these notebooks are actually the same size page as the planner. So you have all the space on this monthly spread as you would have in the coiled planner too. But it just gives you a little bit of extra room if you need something for project planning or just like a different area of your life that you wanted to track. It actually could work really well in conjunction with the budget notebook, because then you would have your monthly calendar to go with your budget, and it gives you some more note space if you wanted to write something else down. So you could even use them together. But for each month in this planner, you have one set of lined notes pages, and then it will move on to the next month. I also really love her colors. I think her color choices are so pretty, and I'll just kind of flip through it so you can see, because it's all pretty much the same. It just switches between the different colors for each month, which some of them are skipping over. Okay, so there's December, and then you have December's notes page. You have an extra 3 notes pages, and then that is the end of the planner. So again, really great for project planning. If you just needed something simple for work to keep track of dates and a few notes, this would work really well for that as well. I absolutely love notebooks like this, especially the monthly planner kind. It just gives you some extra flexibility for planning when you may not want a full-size planner for a certain area. Okay, and then next I have to show you the Daily Peace Journal. I am also really excited about this. So this one is a hardbound book. It does have the foiled cover. It has a ribbon bookmark, and this one does come in 2 different colors. There's a brown color. I don't remember what it's called. I want to say it's like toffee, something like that. And I believe that one has a purple ribbon on it, which is also a really pretty color combination. So I actually really love this though. Purple's my favorite color, and I actually really love purple and blue together. So this is just my style. It's perfect. Inside we have that same pretty flower pattern that's on the budget planner. I think this is one of her signature patterns that she uses frequently, and it's really pretty. I absolutely love the florals. And then we have our title page, of course, and then it goes right into the journal. So you get 1 page per day. It's divided up into a morning section and an evening section. And I just think this would be such a great way to start and end your day. So you have a space for the date at the top, your word or mantra for the day, and this could definitely repeat. So if you have a word of the year or even like a word of the month, you could repeat it every day just to keep it fresh in your mind. So you really don't have to come up with a new word every day. It could just be a word that you're focusing on right then. There are 3 lines for positive affirmations that start with I am. We have a little journaling section for what thoughts or feelings need my love and attention. And I love this because I think it's so important that we are aware of what we're feeling, what we're going through. And so I love this little call out to just pay attention to that. And then here's a box for what self-care would make me feel my best today. Also, it's really important to remember to take care of ourselves. So I love that this gives you a chance to plan it ahead of time. So then hopefully you don't just get caught up in the busyness of the day and forget to take care of yourself. You can choose something intentionally that you're going to do that day. And then for the evening, you have 3 good things that happened today and what I am looking forward to tomorrow. So just a positive way to end the day, remembering good things that happened, and then something that you can be excited about when you wake up tomorrow. So all of the pages in here are exactly the same. Again, this is a really nice paper. All of her paper is so good. This one, however, is a little bit different. It's a more of a cream colored paper, while all of the other planners are more of a bright white paper. You can kind of see the difference there. So this one is more cream. I will have to check and see how many pages are in here because I actually am not sure. I want to say this is a 6-month planner. I think it was like about 180 pages, but I'm not positive. So I will check and either put that like across the screen right here, or put it down in the description, something like that. And that is pretty much it. At the end of the planner, you just have the conclusion and the back cover, and that is your daily peace journal. And now, of course, let's get into the beautiful planner. I absolutely love this design, but then again, like I said, I love all of her designs this year. I am always a fan of sky patterns, and these colors are absolutely gorgeous. I was looking at her planners on the website, and when I saw the planner in person, it was even more vibrant than I expected it to be. It looks so much prettier than it even does on the website. These planners are hardcover, and they have the twin loop binding or double O binding. I've heard it called both ways, so I'm really not sure which one it actually is supposed to be. Her planners come in two different layouts, a vertical and a horizontal. I have the vertical. Inside you have a pocket right here in the beginning, and it's coated and pretty durable. You're not going to fit like a ton in there, but you definitely could fit some loose papers that you had, or of course stickers. These are the stickers that it comes with, which I think are really pretty. Her color scheme is gorgeous. I absolutely love the bright colors. You can see them also along the tabs. She has laminated tabs for every month. I actually want to see, so this is the budget notebook. I'm kind of curious if it will fit in here. I think the size of it will, but I'm worried. It's a little too thick. I don't know if I would be willing to put it in there. Size-wise, it absolutely would. I think I would just be worried about ripping the pocket, but maybe if it stretched out a little bit, it could work just fine. I just don't know if I'm willing to try it. But you definitely could just tuck it in the beginning too. That would also work because it is smaller than the planner pages, so it wouldn't stick out over the edge or anything. Anyway, so here's the cute stickers. I think these are actually kind of a vinyl. Yeah, they're like a vinyl sticker, which is kind of nice. I love the little paper clips, especially the ones that have like the gradient colors on them. Anyway, very, very pretty. All of her planners also come with a ruler. This year it's a frosted ruler, which is really nice. And it's just a simple ruler, which I love. I don't need anything complicated. As much fun as the stencil ones are, I don't think I ever use them. I love that it has today at the top. I survive off of bookmarks in my planners because if I can't easily find my page, it's just one thing that's actually preventing me from using my planner. I have to be able to get to my page easily. So I absolutely love having bookmarks in my planners. The first thing that we get is the title page, and then there's a note from Ashley over here that just kind of explains what's inside this planner and talks a little bit about the monthly creative spread, which I will show you in a minute. And it's my favorite feature of this planner. You have a page for important contacts, favorite meal ideas, and then you have a little bit of a review for 2024, what worked well in 2024, what didn't work well. And I think these are really important questions to ask because it gives you a place to start when you are trying to plan out your next year. We do have some more additional questions for review. What habits helped support my mental and physical health in 2024? What habits did not support me and why that I'd like to remove? What habits will I implement in 2025 that will best support my mental and physical health? What experiences from 2024 do I look back on fondly? And then you have a space for 2025 goals and an inspiration board. I am a huge fan of goal setting, and I absolutely love having space for it in my planner. I think all of this is just really awesome to have in the beginning of this planner. Okay, next we have the 2025 planning overview. So this is the same as what was inside the monthly planner. Just gives you a space to plan out the year. And of course you can use it for whatever you want. You can use it to break down your goals for important dates, birthdays, things that are going on, or you can use it to track at the end of each month. So you could use it as monthly gratitude or even a tracker for how you did on your goals. There are just tons of ways to use a page like this. And then also, like the monthly planner, we have the yearly overview for 2025 and 2026 and the 2025 holidays. And then we go into the months. So again, we have that monthly layout. I love that the boxes are lined. I cannot even tell you how much I love lined boxes on my monthly planner. I personally think that they are the perfect width too. If you write really big, you may either have to write smaller or use up two lines because they are a little small. I think they're about 1/4 of an inch. I think they're perfect. I can usually tailor my writing to the size of the line, and so I would rather have more lines because then I can get more information in. There are some holidays printed within the planner. And one thing I'm noticing too is that the Sunday and the Saturday dates are a little bit bolder than the Monday through Friday, which that is good just to help your weekend stand out a little bit more. And then we get into the monthly creative spread. I am really excited for this page because it gives you such an intentional start to your month. So we have 5 things that you're grateful for. What is your biggest stressor right now? And what action can you take to help relieve this stress? And I think this is the part that just kind of blew my mind. I think so often we just let things that stress us out just sit in the background and we don't do anything about it. Maybe we don't even notice it. And so I love the prompt to just kind of think about what's going on and what you can do to make it better. And maybe there's not something that you can do that will make it go away, but there are definitely things that you can do to help your mindset around the issue that maybe could just give it a little bit less power over you. So I absolutely love these prompts so much. You also have space for what creates happiness in your life that you want to do more of this month. Again, very intentional, setting some things that you can do to just improve your quality of life. What are you going to say no to this month? Self-care activities. Living out your values creates meaning in your life. Which 5 values will you focus on this month? And then you have space for 3 goals. And again, a checkbox for when you complete each one with the little tag yay on it, which I just love. I think that's super cute. And then your word of the month or mantra. So I think this page is just a great way to start your month, and I'm really excited about this. You also have 2 notes pages at the beginning of each month. I just love my notes pages. I use them all the time. I love making a to-do list at the beginning of the month of everything that's either on my mind or I need to get done. And so that's probably a key way how I would use this. It could also be good if you have projects that you're working on. You can kind of plan them out a little bit here. I just love being able to reference notes and things like that later. So I absolutely love having the note pages. And then this is the weekly layout. First of all, it's lined. I love that it's lined. Again, I need lines to keep my writing straight. The line sections just make me so happy. Also, these columns are 1.5 inches. In fact, I grabbed the ruler to show you. So they will fit all of your normal full box stickers. In fact, I think these boxes are actually measured to stickers too. So this would be a full box. I believe this is a half box. So if you like to use stickers in your planner, all of your standard stickers will still fit in this planner. Even though it is a 6x8 planner, all of your normal stickers will still fit in here. It does have Saturday and Sunday stacked. That doesn't bother me at all. I usually don't plan as much for those days anyway, and so that's perfectly fine with me. But just something to keep in mind if you do need a full column for each day. I also love that it has a small checkbox right here that says check in with your creative spread. So that would be this page right here after the monthly calendar. So I love having that as a reminder on Sunday. I also think Sunday's a great time to do that just before your next week starts, just to kind of get yourself in the right mindset for having a good week. The other thing that I love about this spread is how each day is broken into different sections. I do like to categorize out like my to-do list. I don't usually have a lot of appointments, so I could use this box down here for appointments or things that just happen at a specific time. I also like the idea of using it as a meal plan or for gratitude, maybe to track your workouts, whatever. Like there's so many different ways to use any of these boxes. Nothing is labeled, so you get to decide where everything goes for you. I think this layout is so good, so I'm really happy with it. And then each month will change color. So we have this pink for January. February is a little bit darker, and then the color for each month just goes throughout the weekly pages too. So you have the strip of color on the top, but other than that, the rest of the page is just gray. I don't do a whole lot of decorating in my planners, and so I think this is perfect. I actually do really like having some color on the page, and if I do decide to use stickers, then I always just match it to whatever color is already on the page. We have purple in April. All of these colors are so vibrant and beautiful, and I just love how they all go together. So I'm just kind of flipping through so that you can see all of them. Here's November, and then December is almost like a cherry red. It's a really pretty shade. It's almost like a really dark pink, but just has more of those red tones in it. Another thing I didn't point out is that the page that has the divider tab is actually like a thicker cardstock than the other pages. All of the paper is really thick, but this is just a little bit sturdier just to help support that tab and just be your divider for the week, since it's probably the page that you're going to be like pulling on the most. I like that that has a little bit more substance to it. And then at the end of the planner, we have a few more notes pages. So there's 6, 7, 8 more notes pages, and then the end of the planner. So I'm really excited about this. I think everything is beautiful. I love that monthly creative spread. I think it's a great way to just reflect and plan for the beginning of the month. I will leave a link to the Ashley Shelly website in the description below that you can check out, at least at the time of recording this. She actually does still have some of her 2024 planners available, and they are on sale for $10. So if you wanted to try it out, or if you just wanted to start now, definitely go grab one of those and you could start planning in an Ashley Shelly planner right away. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I will get them answered for you. But thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.